Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. It's from the barracks. I'm Joker's Players Wanted. With me, it's the man of 1,000 pew pews and
Yeah,
all of the
yeah,
pyro. Um,
yeah.
Steve from Steve from FTX Tactical. Sorry, something came in as soon as I said that. Anyways, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you're at. Um, so tonight we're going to talk about, and you know what? This is actually bridged perfectly. Look at that scorched earth right above us. So tonight, yes, we are going to be talking about the Cresson prison. We are taking possession on January 1. We'll be hosting and running a games there. We were trying to be a little coy last week when we announced because some things were still moving. We knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when can we announce? When can we announce? When can we announce? Bingo announcement. Um, so March 20th through 23rd is Scorched Earth 4 at Cresson. May 15th through 17th is Syndicate 6. And June 12th through 14th is Geigerlands 4, finally happening now. So really exciting. We've been working on this for a better part of the year. I know we made some announcements in the past. Yes, we're on a path to doing it, but we take possession on January 1st of the property. We can't wait to be there. We have such great plans to show you all, and oh my God, is it going to be exciting? What's up, Richard? How you doing? So before we jump into all that and go through all the challenges and everything else we have between now and the end of the year, we do have something sad to announce, and we're hopefully that uh, uh, members of the viewership and everything else can help out. The copy link. Um, the owners of Yellow Dog Village had a massive fire at their main house up there. They lost all their worldly possessions in that fire. They've shifted over to one of the other buildings on the property. But the house, indeed, I'm trying to get the pictures over to my computer so I can share with you guys. The house indeed did have a catastrophic fire. So it's kind of bad just how much damage there was there. So if you guys can help out, uh, donate to that. Nothing sucks worse than losing everything you own during the God damn it, there we go. Uh,
Yeah, it sucks.
During the holidays.
Yeah,
I'm pulling up the
that's terrible.
yeah. I'm just getting these videos sent over because I just I should have looked at this before. It's been a very busy day, everybody. So I'm sorry that I'm not fully prepared.
Other than
Wiener is
building a gun, a replica.
um it's funny because like Wiener's doing golf cart stuff. Is
Oh,
is
jeez.
how he told me he's doing golf cart stuff, and then uh, that, look, that's all I got out of it was golf cart stuff, and I guess it's a golf cart parade, some nonsense like that. Something
Yeah,
it's Wiener doing Wiener things, which is really a
yeah.
funny way of putting it. But and Justin is doing family stuff because I guess he's working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
I got you.
So all right, I got these pictures finally. Let's pull them on over because we're definitely going to ask some Q&A. Now, holy shit.
Oh my,
Wow. Yeah, let's
that
put it
looks
at the
like an
bottom.
electrical fire, if anything.
Yeah, it's
Oh my, it burned hot.
it burned hot. Oh, that's what I want to do is that.
That's terrible. Whew.
Yeah, so they lost everything.
Yeah,
It kind of sucks. I put the GoFundMe in there. If you guys can, we'll be doing a full-on post about this a little bit later on. If you guys could definitely support them. I mean, we did have two really good games there. I mean, we knew that we weren't going to be going back for a third or fourth game, only because it was not conducive to what we were doing there. But I, it's There was a note on my desk from my child, and
You look really puzzled. You're like,
I did. I was like, "Where the hell did this come from?" It says, "To Dad from your kid," and it says, "Happy birthday, Dad! You've turned another year, which means it's another year you survived. Yay! Thanks for being accepting and having me, even if I tend to be an ass. I love you. Sorry if I don't say it enough. P.S. You're old." That was. I was like, "Where the fuck did this come from?" So, anyways, we're really sorry about Latif and his family. Yellow Dog Village is a cool site and facility. I'm glad they made it out okay. Unfortunately, they are missing
yeah,
the cat, as the last I heard. But let me let me click on the GoFundMe and uh, see if there's more pictures, because that looks bad.
yeah.
Oh damn!
That's not good. That is not good. Maybe it wasn't electrical. Maybe that was just heat related.
It just sucks, man.
Yeah. Looks like it started in the attic. That's where most of
Yeah, that's So yeah, if you guys can, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do my donation now. Wait, y'all can't see this part.
Yeah. How about you not do that part, bud?
Sorry, let me go ahead and just get my donation in here real quick. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. You could use PayPal credit, so you could pay over time. um, so
That's funny.
there we go. Just to show you all, I did my part. Let's see if the rest of y'all can help out in this season for this reason for the season. Let's go ahead and help some people out. Even though
Yeah.
it might be hard to scrounge some stuff together, let's go ahead and share some stuff out there, guys. Let's get it going. So with that being said, there's the GoFundMe link. Let me post it one more time just to make sure everybody has it. There we go, right there, and we'll just keep that posted right at the bottom for a little while. So sucks.
Yeah.
And we did verify that all the funds are going directly to them. So, anyways, on to lighter and happier things. There was a couple things that Wiener requested me to talk about. One of them being Gears of War. Gears of War. Um,
Okay.
but let's go ahead and go over the event list. Get that out of the way. So we're going to start off with the next event that we have is the Great Cresson Move. My wife and I are going to be up there. She comes up with me on the 30th. We're up there until she's up there until the 5th, and then I'll have other people up there while I'm not there, as I'm ferrying vehicles back and forth. Oh my God, is it going to be so much fun with that? We have SHOT Show,
Yes.
January 19th to
Yes.
the 23rd.
Are you going? You're going in on the 19th.
Yeah, we're going in the day before. And we're going to fly.
We go on Sunday.
That is Sunday.
No, 18th is Sunday.
I thought it started on the 19th.
No, it starts on the 20th.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, show or supply is on the 20th or the 19th, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know I'm coming in on the 18th. Yeah, Tuesday is the 20th. That's when it starts.
Oh, okay.
I believe Monday is the SHOT Show supplier showcase.
Okay.
Hold on. I got a book. They sent me a book. Hold
Wait,
on.
I got a book too. Let me. No, both of us can't be out of our seats. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that thing too. It came today. All right, you got yours.
Yeah, mine did today. Yeah, 20th, January 20th to the 23rd.
I'm gonna go get mine now.
We're gonna read the literature while we're on there. Yeah, the 20th through the 23rd. The 19th is a supplier showcase. If they did it like last year, Yeah, Monday the 19th, 10:30 or 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. is the supplier showcase. So the
I
materials and
got
stuff.
my book. It's right here. This is your shot show.
Yeah.
Now, so we're looking forward to going to that. Um, when we get back home, it's going to be more Cresson build time. That's going to be
Yeah.
our status moving forward. Is going to be Cresson build, Cresson build, Cresson build. Um, we have a lot of stuff planned for this thing, but let me finish up the rest of the events so we can just get to talking about all the fun stuff.
Okay.
So I know I just want to keep diving into it. It's like it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
So we have February 14th, 13th through the 15th is going to be Gears of War, Jose Extreme
Okay.
Outdoor Battlegrounds Orlando. Um, Wiener is going to be the CO of the green side, the gear side, I guess. Um,
Oh, they're the cogs.
huh? Yeah, there's going to be
Oh, yeah, it was Gears versus cogs, isn't it, or something
something
like
like that.
that in
Yeah,
Gears of
yeah.
War?
And so go ahead, guys. Please check it out. I know it's Valentine's Day weekend, but if your spouses really loved you, they'd let you go play airsoft.
A lot of
I
murders happening that
personally
weekend
don't
if they go.
celebrate that fucking holiday because it's
Neither
nothing
do we.
but legal extortion of an
Yes, yes,
insane
neither do
amount
we.
of money. But, but, I mean, obviously, uh, bring out the guns. um,
Bring out the
but
guns.
it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be an awesome time. Then the very next weekend, February 20th through the 23rd, which Eastern has already sold out. Third Coast Airsoft is putting on Sirius Viking 2026 at the Guardian Center in Perry, Georgia. This is a
Ooh,
go-to event. I am Madness 6. I
yes.
am one of the company commanders for the mechanized unit. We are going to have a blast there. So, as far as I'm aware, the only thing that's left is tan tickets, Western tickets. So, unfortunately, you'd be, on the opposing side. But hey, Jesus Christ, kid.
Making sure you got the note. Oh, it just smacked you with some peanut
It
M&Ms.
just came flying in hot. So go ahead and check that out. If you guys want, go Western. Just hey, you guys have a chance to shoot at me. It's always a good plus.
Canteen for life.
I haven't. When was the last time I've played Tan? It's been a while. It's been a minute because mostly I run with um, on Eastern with TCA, and all those guys usually
Mm.
run. All my people I usually run with run green, so I haven't had a reason to go Tan.
I used to run tan
Oh.
like solidly, and then like all my friends like, let's go do tan. I'm like, okay. So now I'm tan.
After that, March is going to be the bitch of a month. So
Oh
May
yeah.
13th through 15th. Again, Third Coast Airsoft is having Operation Iron Knife.
Ooh.
Yes.
No, May?
Iron. Well, it's March.
March, yeah.
It does help because I actually have a calendar. Hold on.
Yeah, I should have my calendar pulled up, but I don't. I got my shot show book. That's all I
It's
got.
just the names that throw me off. 1 second.
Yeah. There's so many event organizers. It's hard to keep track of them all.
It
Do you
is
think?
Iron Knife. It's Iron.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Oh, or Iron Fury. Iron Fury. Sorry, not knife. It's Iron Fury. Um,
Oh, yeah. I got it. I don't
crap.
know how to say his name. I'm not gonna mess it up.
Who? Sal? Shit.
Iron Fury. He got it.
Crap. Crap. Crap.
Iron something.
It's Iron Fury.
Oh, I know.
That's at
I
the
figured that.
Hibernia State Park. It's like three
Oh,
parks that we
nice.
go through, that we go in and play at. There it is. I'm trying to find the window that has the thing.
That's their 24-hour game, isn't it?
No, it is not a 24-hour game. That is definitely Iron Knife. That's why I keep getting it all confused. If
Oh,
Sal's in the
okay.
comments, Sal's probably like, "Urgh, kill you," because he fixed it last time. Um,
Okay.
I love Iron Knife because that 25 and a half hours or 24 and a half hours, however
Hmm.
long it
Yeah.
was a fun ass game.
Hmm.
So that was at 3 state parks. The cool thing about that one is some of the parks are across the lake, so you're actually going to have beach landings with boats.
Oh, I might have to
So
come down for that.
that one is a very, very, very fun AO. Um,
Okay.
there's more woods ball that's involved with it because there's a lot more forest around. There are some structures, but
Yeah.
man, is it fun just to maneuver through that place. Um,
Oh, I bet.
so check it out, thirdcoastairsoft.com. The very next weekend is our very first game back at Cresson in 2 years, which 2 years. Sorry, I went like that. It was like perfectly lined up. You cannot see my second finger, but you can tell when I am wired, and that's today.
You are wired.
Uh, Scorched Earth, Friday, March 20th through the 22nd, back at Crescent. Bam! What a great time this is going to be. Um,
Hmm.
I cannot wait to start doing some site improvements the day we get on site. We're opening up the tunnel access to Building F, so
Ooh,
that flank maneuver is going to be up. We're going to be sealing off every single window to the chapel to protect the windows. We're going to be ensuring that the doors to the chapel cannot be opened. We're also going
okay.
to seal the doors, seal or create new doors, so that way the tunnel access from the basement to come out of the chapel will be in play. So by that
Okay.
time, the two portable buildings should also be removed, so there'll actually be more flanking maneuvers around for you guys to have a
Ooh,
hell of amount of good time. It's going to add a new dynamic of play in that area. Um, there'll be some new objectives in those areas. There'll be stuff for you guys to go after and get. So it's going to be one of those things where um, there's going to be a lot of high value area stuff in that area to get you guys moving down through.
nice.
So
Nice.
before it was like building one, maybe something in K, the tunnel. So that and that's actually the northern section of the map. The northern section didn't have a whole lot of love. We're hoping by the time Syndicate rolls around that there's so much stuff in that area that people are going to be destined to go there over and over and over again. Um,
Right.
so we'll talk more and more about Scorched Earth in a little bit. Um, the right after that is Op Hidden Ward in
Yeah.
Felipe, um, West Virginia. That's hosted by Operation Lion Claws. That's Hidden Ward 2. Now, they took the player feedback very seriously and have now opened up the area around the outside of the hospital, which is going to add in so many more dynamic entry points into that building. It's going to be
Oh, sweet.
badass because I mean, and also has some cars and stuff out there. So before
Right. Yeah, I heard he's bringing cars in.
before it was limited to the Battle 3 stairwells. Now there's going to be like I think it's 8. I think I counted points that you can enter and exit
Hmm.
around the map. That is going to
Yeah.
really open up that AO and make it flow a lot better. So the stairwells are not just this murder zone. All right.
Right.
Hold on, I forgot to open something up here.
Oh, the map.
TikTok.
Oh, Tic Tacs.
TikToks. I want to see if I have any comments on my TikToks.
Hey, Tic Tacs.
I am not live on TikTok. What the hell?
That might be why you don't have any comments.
Um, unable to connect. You son of a bitch.
I'd like to mention I'll be at both Scorched Earth and Hidden War 2, the Electric Boogaloo.
Hell yeah.
So FTX Tactical. I might even suit up and actually play.
Wow.
I know. I know.
All right. Now we're streaming on TikTok.
There you go.
I wonder if we're not streaming elsewhere.
Oh.
Well, you know
Got
what? I look at it
Facebook.
this way. I want to thank the people that are watching. I think it's 5 people watching right now. I know we're going to get
Mhm.
replays and views later on. It is the day before Christmas Eve, so
Yeah.
I know it's going to be one of those weekends where we're trying to do some good stuff there and have people come out.
Yeah.
So, but let's continue. So that's Hidden Ward. Then in Then in April, April 9th through the 13th is Pew Pew at Sea 4. This is our
Oh,
cruise
geez.
for Airsofter. No, we don't play airsoft on a cruise as much as I would love to play airsoft on a cruise. Maritime law says no. Steve Allison, Steve playing. Well, it's one of those things where you really get to see what was going on with that place.
Yeah.
All right, and then we don't have anything until May 1st, which is Stonebreaker 2026. That's going to be hosted again by Third
Yep.
Coast Airsoft at GTI.
I'll be down there for that.
Barnwell, South Carolina. That's going to be a hell of a good time.
Oh yeah, always is.
We have a week off. Yay. And then
a
on
week.
May 15th through 17th, you, Steve. May 15th through 17th, we have Syndicate 6.
I'll be there for there too.
Yes. Yes. We're already starting to get the questions coming in. A lot of people are, I have a feeling that, a lot of people are like, some people have been asking, do you really have it? We really have it. You'll see next week when we're actually up there, like standing in front of the prison going, see? Let's see here. What else we got? Then June 12th through the 14th is Geigerlands 4. Yes, guys, it's finally going to go on. It's finally going to happen. That is our Fallout theme again, free for all event. Whew. That only took 22 minutes.
I'll be there for that too.
That only took 22 minutes to go through all the events that are coming up for the first half of the year.
I have 8 events planned for this year too.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm at 9 events for the year. And
okay. Well, you beat me by 1. I think that's the Iron Fury. That's the one I'm not going to be able to make it to.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
That one's.
I have you.
That's a fun one, man. It really is.
Yeah.
But
I got some local games I got to hit too. So.
Hey,
local fields,
it's always important to do that. It's always important to support those local fields. This year has been,
and I love my local fields. I drive 3 hours just for a local field down in West Virginia to help them out.
Which one?
Event for them. I go play Ashland Airsoft.
Oh, Ashland. Okay. Yeah. West Virginia is starting to pop off as the next place for airsoft, man. You got MK's.
There's another indoor field going down there. I don't know exactly where it's at, but a buddy of mine, a customer of mine, I should say, he's kind of a buddy, but acquaintance. He's opening up his own field.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey.
The build.
So I got to get in touch with Arcturus. That was my next thing that I had to do with him.
Are you counting SHOT Show as one of the events you're going to? Because then I'm at 10.
No. Then I'm at 9. And then I have Penley up in Sugar Grove, PA. They got a R&D Milsim event going on for 8. I think it's 14 hours. A 14-hour event. Not a very big field, but the Penley's been really good to us for vending and stuff, and guys are phenomenal to deal with. So just shoot them some love.
Nice. Well, I mean, it's shaping up to be a banger year, which is coming coming off the year where we had, I think, 6 fields close. You had Sector 7.
Yeah.
Yep. You have Waynesville selling off. You're going to be selling their property.
I didn't know that one.
Waynesville to paintball. Yeah, they're selling. They're selling their property. Raptor Airsoft, which gives me a little bit of glee, is their property's up for sale.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing good.
Well, I mean, they're trying to sell for $5 million, so who knows? Raptor and I don't get along.
Okay.
Who else went down? There was a couple of the fields that went down this year.
Well, Sector 7 didn't technically go down. It's just they sold it out from underneath them, so they had to. They're finding a new spot.
Well, they're closed down now.
Yes, they're closed, but they're going to try to reopen.
So, and then you have Big Indian Paintball selling his off. So there's a few fields out there that are just like, you know what, we're done. We lost MK Willard. is done.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
so with all that negativity, it's really good to hear that there's a couple more fields opening up. We got Cresson
Yes.
back,
Yeah.
so we're going to talk now about Scorched Earth, what the
Okay.
expectation is. So one of the things that we've been trying to do with some of our series, and really it's the fault of the players why it hasn't happened. And I say that because um, players don't know how to pace themselves, and this is not just indicative to our games. It happens no matter where you are.
Get zoomy voice.
When we were at Iron Knife, where it was a 24 and a half hour long game, you had a lot of players start to crash out about hour 10 with having crash outs and stuff like not like falling down medically, just "Roar, go eat a fucking Snickers, go
Oh.
get something to eat," because they go fast and hard nonstop. And that's really
Yeah.
a game like when you're doing longer Evo games or 14
Hmm.
hours or whatever nonstop, you have to pace yourselves. So
Yes.
for Scorched Earth, we're actually doing 2 long Evos. So it's going to go from 10 to 2 and then 3 to 8. So
Okay.
longer than normal for what the normal like 4 hours or anything is. We wanted to push it a little
Okay.
bit more to get people going. We know there's only a 1 hour lunch break, and then things are going to go on. We're hoping after we see how that goes, we're hoping that we can have a 10 to 8 next year.
Okay.
Is to have a continuous game from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. to have a long standing thing. Now, we are currently working with and seeing if we can do the Warzone style game. Um, and we'll have more announcements on the rule set for that, but it'll be a small player count game, probably around 20, 25 players, where they'll be on a map that they have to
Ooh.
go through. They're going to be given a pistol to start with a limited amount of ammunition, and then there'll be crates all over the place that they can go through and they can loot. And the
Nice.
circle will start to shrink to where there's only one team that's there, and the players will be able to keep some of the guns that they acquire throughout the entire time. So
Okay.
um, it's one of those cool things. And then uh, it was the plan that we wanted to really have to see how well it will play out, and then to see if we could uh, do more than one game of it. So
Right.
it's one of those cool interactive things that we really thought, hey, people have been asking for something different, something new, something interesting. This will be the Friday night game, even though it'll be more around 6 o'clock, right at dusk, because it's going to cause
Yeah.
a lot of chaos for sure.
Now I know a lot of people are asking if you can have Echo 4 back and stuff like that.
Uh,
They've been asking me that.
so we're for when it comes down to Scorched Earth, probably not. I have not talked to Alex yet. I haven't seen what his scheduling or anything else
Oh,
is.
it's fine. They just want to know if they're coming back at all.
So
That was the question.
there's really the bottom line that came down to it was the cost and all that went down the line.
Mm.
And with the previous games that we ran there, there was almost a three-way split. There was
Okay.
the dipshits pay, my pay, and then Big House Produce's pay. Now that I'm owning a
Right.
facility and there's not a sliver that has to be carved out, there's money and profit to be there that we'll be adding into the production. Like first time we're going back to Scorched Earth, our main focus, our really truly main focus, is to give the
Mhm.
players more area to play in, new
Yes.
areas to
Yes.
play in. So
Because I'm not gonna say it gets old, but like after you played there like 3 or 4 times, you're like it's the same, bottleneck, same everything, and it's kind of like it's. And if you open up more avenues, that's phenomenal. People are gonna love it.
yeah, so taking down some of the internal fencing that
Hmm.
allow for more dynamic movement around the buildings,
Okay.
that allow more pathways that were previously blocked. So you can't have
Hmm.
one guy with an LMG just holding down one corner of a thing. You have to be a little bit more strategic with
Yeah.
how you flank around, um, and to take them out. Now it's going to take a little bit more squad work to really protect some of those areas because you'll have
Okay.
more cover to move around. So,
Right.
I'll pull up the map here.
Just make many.
So,
Baby's dead red.
um, we are probably going to be doing something like this for Geigerlands. We don't know. Look, there's a lot of stuff that has to be done before Scorched Earth goes off, right? We need power and water restored to the warden's house and the juvenile building, which is going to be our headquarters. Well, and the internet needs to be operational, right? And then we're going to start focusing on getting power into building 2 and then building J. So there's a lot of that stuff that needs to happen, but there one of the larger issues with like the vending machines for like BBs, for example, BBs are fucking heavy.
Yeah.
That could cause
Yeah.
some issues. But like, and grenades, we're not allowed to sell grenades without verifying age, which is another problem. But, you know, it would actually be funnier is if you actually had a facade of a thing and you had the keypad and all that and make them put their money or their credit card in, and then somebody's on the inside, they take it out, swipe it, go through, and all of a sudden they go,
or you can do the Resident Evil 4 guy, like, what do you need?
Like have a sign that says processing, please wait.
Just around the neck, just like just
no, I'm talking about just imagine just inside of a facade, like you have a vending machine facade and there's a black cloth and people are going through, and all of a sudden it's like a Looney Tunes sign comes up and says processing, please wait. Here is your grenade. Please scan your ID now.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean? It would be just one of those funny things. But
I mean, you could do that. You could build a bunk, like a small little house thing, and
you know, there's actually vending machines on property, and I can't wait to see if they can get those things up and running. But
you hope.
Oh, bears! Oh, a lot of bear arm pops stuff out. That'd be fucking. And you know, the first time somebody sticks their bear arm out through a hole, it's going to get shot by somebody.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's like the hand comes out. It'd be like the thing, pow. You know.
Or another sign pops out, goes ouch.
No, it's like,
ouch.
Oh, you want your grenade here, and fucking kaboom. But getting back on track, like I said, by the time Scorched Earth goes off, those 2 portable buildings should be gone. Plus, a lot of the internal fencing will be removed or at least opened up further to allow more dynamic movement. You guys will have the tunnel access from 1 to building F opened up. Now, if we get to the player cap and we exceed 500 players, we will be opening up both gates, which means we'll have to shift. That's what I was going to do. Pull up the map.
Parking.
Yeah.
I hope you get the 500. That'd be awesome.
It'd be really awesome.
I feel like Syndicate you get your 500 cap easy.
Scorched Earth, honestly, hasn't had too bad of a turnout, to be honest with you.
Okay. Okay.
So here, let's.
I know a lot of people didn't like the Warwick location.
Yeah, that was kinda... all right. So here's obviously the overall map. Here's one Sally Gate. Here's the other Sally Gate right here.
That gate.
So if we get to that player count, these parking lots are actually going to have to be shifted down to the areas down here. So we'll actually be shifting parking down to the warden's house and to the inn.
You're rocking in.
So because if we get to that number, building 12, building 16, 17, 15, 14, the power plant, the steam room, the steam plant, all that'll be in play. So
what about building 2?
Building 2 is admin building. So building 2 will not be used for traversing in and out. It'll have to be through the Sally ports. We need a safe place and location for our vendors, for our staff that are not on the field. So building 2.
Right. And I asked that because like if you use the whole field, they could use that as like a fighting area. But like if we moved all the way down there and everyone is parking down there, like a vendor spot wouldn't be a bad idea either because they're gonna have to go down to their cars and stuff.
True. I mean, we might open up a vendor spots up in here. I mean, this is going to be our.
Yeah, no, I'm just throwing ideas out there. You know, like, hey, that'd be cool.
It'll be a fun conversation to have if we get to that point, right?
Oh yeah.
If we start seeing that we're at 450, 500, we're going to start really pitching. Okay, guys, here's where the access points are going to be, because we have all of this property to work with here. that we
Hmm.
can really do some fun stuff, like
Yeah.
the water tower now
Oh.
is going to be in play. So we're going to have, there's already a hole cut in the fence here that's been somewhat sealed. We're going to be putting a full on gate here. We'll be putting another
Okay.
gate right about here, and then another gate sort of like right here in these sections. So that way there's pathways out for both CPs to go around and to access. Now, one of the things
Okay.
I have to check on is how flat is the terrain, right? We have to cut
Yeah.
trails through the outer sections. So that's what we're saying. We're hopefully we can get to the point where um at least for uh at least for uh the next event that we can at
Right.
least be tackling into the southern area, but our main huge focus that we've had for this site now that we're going back is first off, how do we differentiate? Because
Hmm.
there are certain areas where vehicles should not be driving inside the map. Um, and some of those sections are right along well, it's right here down this entire tunnel line. There should never be a vehicle here.
No.
Because we I know that the tunnel roof has been reinforced right here by the road. That's great, but the reality is that that could be dangerous as well. Um, that is very true,
Oh.
Cargus, but the problem that comes on is that is now an entry point for trespassers. And trust me when I
Mm.
say that they tried gaining access to the site. They just caught two trespassers today by somebody that was just going there to just do a quick check, and they fucking busted him already walking up, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they ran out and drove away. You know, it's it's funny how much this site attracts that, and they think that the
Hmm.
site is vacant. It's not vacant right now. There's people there.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
just because we're not
So it's
there
like
yet.
urban explorers or something probably in there trying
It
to look
happens
at
all the
crap.
time. But
Yeah.
so these two big buildings right here, they're going to be gone. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be ripped out. These are already decaying as
Okay.
is. There's a really cool mural we're going to save in this one building right here. But on a whole, this is all going to get ripped out. So is this one. We're going to remove the fencing that is right here by F and around building. This is H. We're just
Those are the portables, right?
Those are the portable buildings. Um,
Yeah.
there's going to be a feature eventually built right here in this section, um,
Okay.
and another one built here in the baseball field. So we're going to give you
Okay.
guys over the next couple of years. You're going to see a lot of new features really add to the site. In addition to, um, and we're going to try to do it in a way that doesn't impact the rest of the site. Because remember,
Hmm.
also, we are going to be restoring these buildings. Building F's roof is the first thing that's going to be repaired as soon as weather permits. And the roofers
Yeah,
are
he
willing
ain't
to
doing
come
it
out.
right now.
Huh?
He ain't doing it right now.
Yeah, no, they flat us told us no. But the good news is at least the trusses are in good shape, and it just needs to
Hmm.
be resheeted and reshingled. So
Right.
um, then we got building 6 is going to have to be redone in its entirety, and building 1. Some of the most iconic buildings of the property are going to have their roofs redone, and then we start the long process of doing floor by floor clean out and repair of stuff that is decayed. Um, and you guys are going to see a lot of that happening in real time. There will be volunteer days for people to come out and help with cleanup. I know Leanne is chomping at the bit to be up there. Give me a vacuum. Give me some gloves. Let's go.
Yeah, she wants to get up there and it's like, let's clean. She's a clean freak. She's like, let's do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it is. You were out there. You got a chance to walk the site. You got a chance to see
Yep.
what our challenges is right away inside
I
of the
did.
juvenile
It
building.
is. The only thing I would mention is at Building K, that damn tree that fell on that fence.
Oh, that tree and that fence is coming down.
Yeah, I would say like at least get that tree out of there because the fence that you got razor wire just landing on the ground at that point.
Yeah, yeah. So the razor wire
Yeah.
pile is also gone. We finally found a scrapper that's willing to take it.
Okay.
So the razor wire will be gone. That's going to
No,
be
no, no,
disappearing.
don't. I'm just saying, like the razor wire was the problem. The tree gave good obstacle. You can, use it as
Yeah.
cover, and it worked
Oh
out.
yeah. No, trust me. It's like there's um somebody asked like, what are you going to do with all the razor wire? I said, I'm just going to fill up the middle fucking section, the dividing pathway between the two fences to keep the explorers out. But
Yeah, you can't
we
do
have
that.
somebody that's interested in paying to get the gym restored, so that way the
Oh,
kids in town can do that. So and
that's
so
awesome.
we'll be working with them. That's one of the reasons why we're having Gateway open there. And I said, look, 7 months, 7 weekends out of the year, the gym is going to have to be closed off to people coming in because we'll have events there. Um,
Cool.
and we have a lot of cool other options that are on the future too. We just don't want to give it all out, but when it comes to scorched earth, it's going to be green versus tan.
Yep.
Um, it's going to be longer evos.
Okay.
Um, there'll be food truck on site. FTX Tactical and Amped Airsoft will be there, which leads into the because we're getting close to end time. Cool. Which leads into the contest that we're going to be having between now and the 1st of January. Reach out to Amped Airsoft, Rats Airsoft, FTX Tactical, and MK Airsoft. Each one of them have a promo code. It is a $30 off a ticket to Scorched Earth. If you reach out to them, they get it. You buy a ticket. Between that time, the store that has the most ticket sales will get 3 free tickets to the event to give out to their players as they see fit, which means they
Nice.
might have their own raffle. I don't know how they're going to do it, but whoever does the best at marketing and getting the things done, obviously showing us the support, we're going to show the support right back. Cresson is definitely going to need your guys' support
I'm
coming
horrible
out
at
there.
marketing, so I don't plan on winning. But I'm
um,
helping. I'm trying to help.
yeah.
I'm
So just so
blasting
y'all
it.
know that it's for FTX Tactical, his is it's the promo code is FTX Rules with a Z. Um, but you guys get $30 off a ticket.
Did you get
And
the and not yeah, did you get the rules done?
sure, yeah, 100% totally got that done. Totally got that updated. Yeah, absolutely. No, the funny thing was, it's like I've been on the phone. I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I
That's when I
bet.
finally fell asleep. That's why the last time I said shut it down, put the things down. I was like, all of a sudden, 8:30. My head jumps up immediately, looks over in case it's something I need to do right away. With the prison, look at it. It was Lawrence sending me graphics. I was like, great. Look over again. Fuck. I was like, all right, I'm up.
No rest for
So
the wicked.
I only got like 5, 6 hours of sleep.
Oh, jeez.
But we had a lot of stuff to get done because
Yeah, no. I
we
just
are
you guys asking.
the basic thing is there's really not much rules changing from our standard rule set now that we're back at Crescent.
Okay.
Obviously, the chapels, inside the chapel is not going to be in play, but we're going to make the change that's going to happen. That is technically $90 off, Cargus.
That's right.
That's
Believe me,
$30 off per
I get
person.
code.
Yeah. Here, I'll actually share it in there since you're on the stream with me. Now watch, I'm gonna get messages from other people be like from the other stores. Why can't I be on the stream? I was like, fucking, I'll be doing many of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tickets. I'll get the actual link so you can just copy and paste. Hell yeah. He's like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now I would say that you all can go and see if there's like some Easter eggs or something on the ticket page. Like couple people have found out because essentially I might have screwed up a little bit with when I put the tickets up there. So some people got
One of my
some.
guys found one of them.
Can
He did
I do
it.
this? I'm not going to say no. But the when it comes down to how we go there, like one of the other things on there is like somebody's asked for it. Somebody people asked for in the past. What will it be
Mhm.
for like a season pass and all that? I said, fuck season passes. How about a lifetime pass? So for $1,500, you get to go to every single game that is at the Cresson facility, including if we have other event producers and to be part of the contract that we have those golden tickets. There's only 10 of them.
I
And
thought about buying one for
hey, look,
myself.
I'll tell you this much right now. They are non-transferable, but they will go for every single game that we run at
Right.
Crescent and if we have other sites. Because even though we're going to have this awesome facility and everything else, obviously the next 2 years we're going to be tied directly to Crescent. We do have a list of other 80 other facilities that
Nice.
or 800, not 80. There's an extra zero there. I'm tired. Um, of other sites that we're going through to see if we can get permission to run airsoft on them, and if so, bam. Um, but it's one of the most direct ways that you guys can help support us in the endeavor and all that. In addition to that, you'll get your name on a nice little plaque at the place. But before we go any further, speaking of plaques, right now, the YouTube channel is sitting pretty. And I mean by sitting pretty, we are at 99,492 subscribers. If
I'm
we
gonna
get
have
to
to make a whole bunch
500,
of.
remember, all the Infinity War stuff goes to one subscriber that's been paying attention, been commenting. We're almost we're 508 away from getting that beautiful silver button. That will be one of the focal points on the stream. So, um, let's see if you guys can get us up there. Share it out to your friends.
Yeah.
Please share this live. Um, yeah, exactly. So I know Christmas is coming. It's a perfect gift to get somebody is get themselves the gift of airsoft.
There you
Nothing
go.
says I love you more by having your friend, partner, wife, husband, brother, sister, mother, father, son, daughter to be shot with BBs for fun.
That's right.
Running around dressed up like toy soldiers. So we're going to do everything that we can for this site in a really rapid succession. You guys are going to see restoration. You're going to see utilities reconnected, served. I want to get away from having to use porta johns everywhere. We want to go back to what we got spoiled with Mid Orange by having showers reconnected and hooked up,
Yes.
full on bathrooms. Now, if Scorched Earth sells enough tickets, um, and we have to open up the northern area that's never been played before, by that time the bathrooms and the showers inside the cell blocks inside, well, not the cell blocks but inside of headquarters will be operational, which means people will have the ability to shower at Crescent.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I mean that's stuff that we're actively working on. It's funny because we already had haters off the rip be like, oh my god, all this bad stuff, and we're only going to stay positive. We're not going to
Yeah.
mention any names. We're not going to go through and destroy stuff, but I will destroy reputations or anything. But I will say this, and I got to be so clear on it. The tenants of the site have known that we were purchasing this property since August 30th. It's been out there. We've been out to the site multiple times. I think Steve came with me the third time I went out to the property, did the tour so that we can do the inspections for everything around the site. They've known since at the very early, I mean, even if they want to say, well, I didn't realize it was the 1st of September, they were put on notice that after the first of the year, they weren't going to be there. Um, the short answer, Carcass, is yes. Some of them are really upset that they didn't get a chance to buy it. Well, we put our offer in. Um, their offer was too low. Um, I had to go through a months with a plural long negotiation to get the price that we got it at. And are we paying a premium? Probably. Is it worth it? Absolutely. But we put it all together, and you know, um, they got upset that they didn't move forward. But that's not on me. You had access to the site for 2 years. You were operating on the site. They went through an entire 1 year lease and were on a month to month basis, and they didn't update their lease. So, they didn't go through the process. They didn't try purchasing, what have you. And I get it. You build something out there. We experienced the same thing back in 23, where we built up all these. We built up a great events at Mid Orange at Cresson Prison and had our operation running so smoothly because we knew the site so well. And suddenly somebody came in and got us kicked off the property. And here it is 2 years later, and the property still didn't sell. So we contacted the buyer, we got it, we locked it in. We've been going through our due diligence and everything else, and it's a shame. So if event producers are sitting there saying, "Oh well, these guys forced it," they knew about it because they were told. And if they're still collecting money on tickets, they're holding onto some sort of pipe dream that they knew was never going to happen because we're set up. We have our financing. Don't know what to tell you. So we're not going to honor tickets from other people's events because those aren't our events.
No.
Um, and you know, what's up, Beaver? What's up, Mister Beaver? Um, so we're going to be moving forward with um, the protection of the site that should have been done. It should have been done in the last 2 years. At the very least, the roof should have been tarped. At the very least, you're going to see the roofs are tarped until everything is completed. So that way we can mitigate further damage to the site, right? That's how we operate. Um,
Yeah.
and we're really going to do a lot of cool shit when it comes down to the events, the games, the dynamic movement. So,
That was a
um,
big question asked to me. Is like, is he actually going to rebuild the prison back up? I'm like, yeah, yeah, he is.
yeah, I'm not buying it to just sit on and let it waste away.
Yeah,
Well, Brad, if you can't wait to play there, why don't you go ahead and buy your ticket?
yeah. Use
Oh yeah,
FTX rules as a
FTX
discount
rules.
code.
Yeah, here.
See.
Here's the promo code again. Um, so the when it comes down to it, my family and I are going to be living on site.
Mhm.
Casey, Greg, and that other crew of his are hers are not going to be on site anymore. They're not. There's a reason why we didn't reach out to hire the old staff that was there. Okay, this is our site. This is we're going to be running things our way, and it's going to be run professionally.
It's
You
your
know,
dream and vision. That's
well,
you're the captain of the
I
ship.
you and I have had conversations like this before.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, um, I'm always very cautious about when I decide to go nuclear on
Hmm.
a company, an event producer, or whatever, because you're going to possibly close off some good avenues, right?
Yeah.
So, um, and I mean, even now, I'm even reluctant to mention some of the names because some of that stuff's old beef, right? Like
Yeah.
Raptor Airsoft is never going to be old. I mean, I hope they sell their property off to a developer and unfortunately lose an airsoft field, but hopefully that property gets sold and somebody else can take it over and do whatever with it. Whether it's the
Right.
airsoft field stays up, but for $5 million, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
Um, but there's other people and companies where I just don't talk about it. If you put somebody on blast, you act that unprofessional, you never know when they're going to be in a position to ban you for something that you really want to do
Hmm.
or a site that you really want to go to. So you have to be
Yeah.
careful. And there's some people that are just not being careful. And it's like, oh, I'll never fucking come there. And then they think that if another event producer is given the ability to go, that they'll go. If you're on our facility's ban or block list or trespass list, you're not coming on. It doesn't
No.
matter. It's just not going to happen. And that's how we're going to operate moving forward. It's words. People definitely have the freedom of speech. It does not mean a freedom of consequence.
Yeah.
And I mean, people should really think about that before they talk about stuff, especially that they don't know.
Hmm.
My family are going up there to build something awesome and to continue moving forward. I know the e-bike outpost is 3.5 hours away. I know it's going to work out really great because I'm going to be in the central part of Pennsylvania. We will have an indoor field, and that indoor field will eventually grow to be the biggest in the world. Not the state, not the country, the world by the time we're done. So,
Yeah.
you all right, Steve? You keep looking up to the
Yeah. I'm
side.
looking at the. I'm looking at chat. I was reading it.
Okay.
I
So,
got crazy eyes.
But
Ew.
we're only going to stay positive and focus on the positive stuff that goes through there and how we plan to go through. Um, I'll be up at PA for about 80-90% of the year at this point. So short answer,
Even then,
yes,
what winter
Brad.
this?
I'll be living on site. Hey, look, man, I'll have a warden's house. 7 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Yeah, until you find out what that white crap is, and you're like, I don't want to deal with this
And that shit
anymore.
doesn't exist. Look, we got pictures today. There's no white stuff on the ground.
No, I don't think there is. I think it rained most of the day.
No, there was no. Like I said, snow's the fucking myth.
Why do you
Hold on.
gotta
Yeah.
plow that crap?
Again, I think you're lying. I don't think there's any such thing as snow.
Oh,
Like
okay.
uh,
Tell that to end my driveway.
let's see here.
Goes to clear some of the property or drop off a herd.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. There's no snow. So what are you talking about? You're full of crap. It doesn't exist. There's no snow.
I see it right there in the back. What are you talking about?
That's not. That's the driveway. That's the driveway right there. That's all driveway.
Okay.
What are you talking about? And that was taken
Okay.
today.
Okay.
No such thing as snow.
Okay. No such thing as snow. Okay, we'll go with that.
Hey, look, man. There's probably going to be, if you need to feed your goats, there's probably going to be sections of the property that need to be fed. We are going to be. That was another question that somebody asked. It's Steve Wonder.
One of my guys.
So one of the questions asked, are you keeping the foliage or are you going to be clear cutting? We're not going to be clear cutting. We might have to through some of those thick ass weeds. We might have to cut some pathways through to make sure people have access and ability to maneuver around. But we're going to definitely keep a lot of that foliage the way it is. The nice thickness of it has opened up more pathways for you all to maneuver. So you'll have more of that. But yeah, was that Ryan? Is it Ryan Carges? We'll definitely be talking, man. I mean, I know a lot of people have been volunteering time and everything else to say, hey, I really want to get up there and help out and do stuff. And I was like, you just really want to walk through the entire property. I know what it is.
That's a long walk.
I know. And we didn't even go through everything, man. I was giving you all the power tour because we had so much shit to look through.
Yep.
But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them and we'll go ahead and address them. It's going to be it'll be a good time up at the Cresson prison. One of the things I will also announce is that as soon as we know that we have everything secure and all that, we're going to be doing a non-airsoft event.
Ooh.
It is going to be a manhunt game, a gigantic game of tag. We would like to get 100. Yeah, manhunt's tag. Maybe 100 versus 10. Or 10 hunters and 100 runners to try to hide and outlast the runners and all that. The runners will be having GoPros and stuff on them, so it'll be one of our first content videos we film up there. So
I'd just be like happy just to watch it through thermals, just watching people scattered like rats.
Run!
I might have to do that when you do it. I'm gonna just come up with my thermals, just like just watch it.
Brad, do you own any long sleeve Hawaiian shirts? I do not own any long sleeve Hawaiian shirts. However, one of the things that you can do is a thing that has ultimately been said a lot is you can layer. And the only thing I need is a white or black thermal shirt underneath, and you can wear a Hawaiian shirt on top. And
there you go. Boom, you figured it out.
Oh, dude, look, y'all. I love the cold. I really do.
Not that bad.
Except for when it got to except for when I was trying to sleep in that one camper that was the I think it was Syndicate 2, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was 2. You had that camper.
Brad, you might want to invest. I might. Yeah,
I remember Syndicate 2. You had that camper way out there in the parking lot.
Yeah, that camper was there to make sure I was on site and be safe and all that other shit. And then people knocked on it and say, "Hey, somebody's up inside the roof of building 1." I'm like, fuck. But when the generator went out, the heat went out at like fucking 2 a.m, and that wind was kicking that 26 degrees. So it was like really Yeah, it felt like 14 degrees inside.
Yep.
That sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
So
what
people
brings.
go, why don't you camp? That's why I don't camp.
That's
But it's
right.
going to be a good time. But we just hit our 1 hour mark, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are going to be doing another live, not next Tuesday, but next Monday, because Tuesday we'll be traveling up to Cresson. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to have the rest of the crew on. I want to thank Steve from FTX Tactical for coming on tonight. Of course, I'm Joker's Players Wanted. With me is Steve from FTX Tactical. Let me go ahead
So
and drop that. Let me drop that GoFundMe one more time.
yeah, do
Uh,
that. Do that.
so again, if you guys are just tuning in, there was a house fire up at Yellow Dog Village, the main house that Latif and his wife were living in, caught fire, and there was a lot of damage. They lost pretty much everything they owned. So there's the GoFundMe. We're trying to get them some stuff out there. I did verify that it is a legitimate fundraiser, a little bit legitimate GoFundMe. All the money goes to them. I've already given my $50 to try to help them out. So if you guys can, they're almost at their goal. They were trying
I
to raise
saw
like
that.
$2,600, so it's not bad. They're really close. So if we could push them over the top, they're at 2,000. Hell, shit. They're looking to raise 3K. So they're a little over 500 and $553 away from getting to their goal. Let's try to get them up there, guys. Go ahead and share, and let's see if we can get them moving, get them some stuff for Christmas. So. Um,
Yeah.
with that being said, guys, check out playerswantedairsoft.com. All the tickets are up for the next 3 games. If you are supporting and you're here because of FTX Tactical, go ahead and click the link for FTX. Go to when you guys go to check out for our coupon code FTX Rules with a Z.
That's
We'll get
right.
you $30 off a ticket. Until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. Fuck, where's the thing? Good night. Squirrel.